Today's topic is oversubscription of shares. What is oversubscription of shares? Oversubscription of shares means receiving more number of share applications than issued applications. For example, a company is ready to issue 10,000 shares. Then if the company receives 15,000 applications, then it is called oversubscription. Usually oversubscription will happen when there is a great demand for the company's shares. When the demand will be created means if the company earns more profit, then the good name or goodwill of the company will be increased. When the good name is raised, in that case there will be a great demand for its shares, because if the company earns more profit, the dividend also will be increased and the public will be attracted towards the dividend. The company which gives more dividend, they will subscribe the shares of that company. Today I am going to solve one question with regards to oversubscription of shares. If there is oversubscription of shares, what is the accounting treatment in the book of the company? Please write down the question now. That is, ABC Company Limited issued 10,000 equity shares, 10,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each, of rupees 10 each, of rupees 10 each. So 10 is the face value. The company is ready to issue how many shares? That is 10,000 shares of rupees 10 each. 10 is the face value, but the company received applications for 12,000 shares. Company received applications for 12,000 shares. Now in this case, the company is ready to issue 10,000 shares, but the company received applications for 12,000, means the 2,000 excess applications are there, and that is said to be oversubscription of shares. The amount was payable as follows: rupees 3 on application, rupees 3 on application. Next, rupees 4 on allotment, rupees 4 on allotment, rupees 2 on first call, rupees 2 on first call, and rupee 1 on final call, rupee 1 on final call. The directors of the company decided to return the application money on 1,000 shares. Decided to return the application money on 1,000 shares, on 1,000 shares for whom no shares are allotted, for whom no shares are allotted. The remaining 1,000 excess share application money is adjusted towards the allotment. So remaining 1000 share applications is adjusted towards the allotment. All the shares were fully subscribed and the money was duly received. Pass the necessary journal entries in the book of the company. Now, how many shares are issued to the public? 10,000 shares. But the company received applications for how many shares? 12,000 shares. Now, while calculating the application money, we have to calculate on 12,000 shares, because while applying for shares, they have paid which money? That is application money. For that reason, the application money is received on 12,000 shares. So, what is the journal entry for receiving the application money? That is bank account debtor to equity share application account. Bank account debtor to equity share application account. What is the amount received? 12,000 into 3. 12,000 into 3, that is 36,000. 12,000 into 3, that is 36,000. 36,000. Why bank is debited? Because bank is the receiver of the benefit when the payment is made in the form of check. The public or the applicants, they paid application money in the form of check, then the bank is the receiver of the benefit. Share application account represents the applicants and they are the givers of the benefit. So their account is credited with 36,000. So the narration will be being application money received on how many shares? That is 12,000 shares. Application money received on 12,000 shares. Next, what the company will do, that the application money will be transferred to which account? That is equity share capital account. Why it has to be transferred to equity share capital account? Because application money is the part of share capital, so it has to be transferred to the share capital account. So what is the journal entry for transferring the application money to share capital? That is equity share application account debtor to equity share capital account. Now the entire amount will not be transferred, because how many shares are issued to the public? Only 10,000. 10,000 share application money will be transferred to share capital, and what is the amount now? That is 10,000 into 3, that is 30,000. 10,000 into 3, that is 30,000. Why only 30,000 is transferred to share capital? Because they issued 10,000 equity shares. Being equity share application money transferred to share capital account. So the next entry, now in the question it is mentioned 1,000 share application money is returned to the applicant for whom no shares are allotted. for their money is returned to them. So one more entry we have to pass in this stage, that is for returning the application money of how many shares? That is 1000 share application money is returned to the applicant for whom no shares are allotted along with letter of regret. So here for receiving the application money, we have made the entry, that is bank account debtor to equity share application account. Now, while returning the money to the applicant for whom no shares are allotted, what is the entry we can make now? Who is the receiver of the benefit? That is applicant. Applicant means here it is equity share application account debtor to what goes out from the business, that is check, or the money goes out, that is application money goes out from the business, so bank will be credited. So actually the reverse entry of the first entry will be made while returning the application money. So what is the journal entry now? That is equity share application account debtor, equity share application account debtor to bank account, to bank account. Now how to calculate the money? 1000 share application is money is returned to the applicant means 1000 into what is application money? That is 3. So 1000 into 3, that is 3000. So 3000 rupees are returned to the applicant for whom no shares are allotted. So what is the narration now? Being 1000 share application money is returned to the applicant. So here equity share application is debited because they are the receivers of the benefit. When the company paid the amount, who is going to receive? The people for whom no shares are allotted. They are going to receive the application money, and what goes out from the business? That is application money. So the bank will be credited. So what is the entry we have passed for returning the application? That is equity share application account debtor to bank account, debtor to bank account. So next, the allotment money due, for whom the shares are allotted. Now for them one due notice will be sent by the company to the applicant or to the shareholder for whom the shares are allotted. Then they will be treated as shareholders or owners of the company. When the due notice is sent to pay the allotment money, one entry has to be passed, that is equity share allotment account debtor, equity share allotment account debtor to equity share capital account, equity share capital account, equity share allotment account debtor to equity share capital account. Now how many shares are issued to the public? 10,000. 10,000 into allotment money. Allotment money is rupees 4. So how to calculate the money? That is 10,000 into 4. So what is the total allotment money? Total allotment money is 40,000. 40,000. Allotment money is 40,000. Now equity share allotment account is debited because the shareholders, they have to pay the money to the business. So they will be treated as debtors of the business, and share capital is the liability. So it has been credited. So how much amount to be received on allotment? That is 40,000. That is 10,000 into 4, that is 40,000. Next, one more sentence is given in the question. Now what is the oversubscription here? How many shares are oversubscribed? That is 2000. out of 2000 shares, 1000 share application money is returned already in the third journal entry, and remaining 1000 share application money will be transferred or adjusted towards the allotment. So what is the journal entry now we are going to make while adjusting the application money to the allotment? That is equity share application account debtor, equity share application account debtor to equity share allotment account, equity share allotment account. Why this entry will be made means the excess 1000 share application money is adjusted towards which stage? That is adjusted towards allotment. So when the money is transferred from application account to allotment, we have to make this journal entry, that is equity share application account debtor to equity share allotment account. Now what is the amount? That is 1000 into what is the application money? That is 3 rupee on each application. So 1000 into 3. So what is the amount adjusted towards allotment? That is 3000. That is 3000 being excess application money on 1000 equity shares, on 1000 equity shares are adjusted towards the allotment. So next step, after sending the due notice to the shareholders to pay the allotment money, now 3000 is adjusted, remaining amount the company has to receive. So while receiving the remaining amount out of 40,000, 3000 is adjusted means what is the remaining amount? The remaining amount is 37,000. That has to be received by the company. While receiving the allotment money, one entry has to be made, that is bank account debtor to equity share allotment account, equity share allotment account. Why bank is debited? Because 37,000 rupees are coming into the business. How it became 37,000? 40,000 minus 3,000. 3,000 we have adjusted from the application money, excess application money. So that is 37,000, and equity share allotment account is credited because they are the givers of the benefit. So allotment account represents the shareholders and they are the givers of the benefit. So their account has been credited here. So what is the amount? Amount is 37,000. That is 37,000 being narration has to be written, that is being equity share allotment money received, equity share allotment money received. So next, now the calls are made in two installment. So in my previous problem we have done first and final call together, but here it is the first call separate and final call also separately. It is called up means 2 plus 2, nearly 4 entries we have to make. That is, now for first call will be due. When the first call is due, you have to pass one entry. The due letter will be sent to the shareholders to pay the first call money. So what is the first call money? First call money is rupees 2. Now rupees 2 on 10,000 shares means 20,000 the company has to receive. When the first call money due, we have to pass the entry, that is equity share first call account debtor, first call account debtor to equity share capital account, equity share capital account, equity share capital account. So equity share first call account debtor to equity share capital account. So what is the amount to be received now? rupees 2 on first call. So how many shares? 20,000. 10,000 into 2, that is 20,000. 10,000 into first call money. First call money is 2, so that is 20,000. That is 20,000 being the first call money due on 10,000 equity shares. First call money due on 10,000 equity shares. So after some days, when the first call money is received by the company, we have to make the entry for receiving the first call, that is bank account debtor. Bank account debtor to equity share first call account. Equity share first call account, that is the full amount is received, means what is the amount received? That is 20,000. That is 20,000. Suppose if there is except some shares, then those shares will be deducted while receiving the amount. But in this question, the full amount is received, means the due amount is 20,000 and the amount received also will be 20,000, being the first call money received. First call money received on 10,000 equity shares. First call money received on 10,000 equity shares. So the last two entries now. Last call means it is the final call. When the final call is made or when the due notice is sent to the shareholders to pay the final call money, we have to make the entry in the book of the company, that is which amount is due now from the shareholder, that is final call. So when the final call is due, we have to pass one entry, that is equity share final call account debtor. Share final call account debtor to equity share capital account. Equity share capital account. Final call account debtor to equity share capital account. So how to calculate the amount now? Rupee 1 on first call, that is 10,000 into 1, that is 10,000. The amount received will be 10,000 and 10,000 share capital being final call money due on 10,000 equity shares. Final call money due on 10,000 equity shares. So after sending the notice to the shareholders will pay the money, means the company is going to receive the money. So what is the full amount the company has to receive now? That is 10,000. While receiving the final call on 10,000 shares, again one more entry has to be made, that is bank account debtor. Bank account debtor to equity share final call account. Equity share final call account. So what is the amount received? If the full amount is received, means again 10,000 into 1 is final call money, that is 10,000. That is 10,000. So equity share final call will be 10,000. The amount due is 10,000, and if they receive full amount, then bank account debtor to equity share final call account. So these are the entries to be passed if there is oversubscription of shares. Normal journal entries. But if there is oversubscription, 2 extra entries to be passed, one for returning the application money, and one more entry has to be passed for adjusting the application money towards the allotment. If entire amount is adjusted towards allotment means then one extra entry will appear, but if the amount is returned to the applicant, then for returning the money also we have to pass the journal entry. So two extra entries, one for returning the application money. What is the returning the application money? What is the entry? That is equity share application account debtor to bank account. And for adjusting the application money towards the allotment, that is equity share application account debtor to equity share allotment account. Why equity share allotment is credited? Because the application money transferred from application account to the allotment account. So these are the two extra entries to be passed if there is over subscription of shares. Thank you for watching this video.